we're getting ready to apply a water-based dye. A couple of observations. This is a microtop panel that we had previously installed. We did a base color of an acid stain, cleaned and neutralized the acid stain, made sure there was no remaining residue, and now we're getting ready to apply a water-based dye right over the top of the previously acid stained panel. It's very important when you clean these panels, obviously you're using a lot of water, and the water gets down into the saw joints, and sometimes if you see it drying darker, like right here for example, if you don't dry that out first with either a heat gun or a blow dryer or perhaps a leaf blower, the stains will actually dry much darker because there's a lot more moisture right there. Sometimes it's a nice effect, but you need to be made aware that make sure all of your joints are in fact dry prior to the staining process. Now, we're going to preserve some of the natural color of the acid stain. I love the color that we see here over the top of this micro topping, so we don't want to cancel that color. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and label the areas we don't want stained. Now, this is only 1 day old. This micro topping is 1 day old, plus we've just introduced a lot of water to it. So what I don't want to do is sit here and put my demarcation lines with tape, because if the tape stays down for an extended time, say 15 minutes or more, you're going to see this tape cure line, which could spell disaster. So all I'm doing is trying to put it in a location where the guys know, hey, where they see this tape, they're not going to apply color to it. So we're going to leave these the natural color of the stain. So we're going to start with like a graham cracker color first, and then we're going to use a beautiful rich mahogany water-based dye. Now these water-based dyes are awesome because they level out beautifully, they provide a deep rich color, but because they level so nicely, you're prone to not seeing any brush strokes. So we're going to continue with our water-based dye to really bring this medallion over the top, and then the last step would be to seal this beautiful piece of work. Now you'll notice the guys, they have their buckets of dye, they have their non-absorbent gloves on, and they always want to keep their bucket very close to the area that they're staining. You can just brush this on. It doesn't necessarily need to be scrubbed in like an acid stain, so you can just, you don't have to do the circular motions quite as much as with an acid stain, and then keep going here.